friends, to TV5 News at 9. Joining us this morning, a real treat, Tazari Robinson from the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Flint. How are you? Thank you so much for being here.
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Of course. We're so delighted that you're here. Tell us, when you hear about the Boys and Girls Club, you just think about a place for fellowship, girls and boys coming together, meeting each other. What are some of the things that you do at the Boys and Girls Club?
Yeah, so we have after school and summer programming for the kids. Once they walk through the doors, they're able to do some academic success programming, some literacy tutoring, learning about gardening. We've got some really cool mental health programs there as well as a cool game room and a gymnasium where we do a lot of sports and games.
Tazari, tell us about your involvement with the Boys and Girls Club.
I started at the Boys and Girls Club as a 10-year-old young man, growing up in a small town in Ohio, and I was just one of those kids that was there every single day. I fell in love, and they gave me my first job, and I started in the coat room for $2 an hour and just worked my way up into being the CEO here at the club in Flint.
And we were talking a little bit about this. I mean, it really made an impact in your life, being a part of it. What was that like for you growing up, knowing that you have this place to go, you have all these friends that you're meeting every single day, and people who really care about you? What's that like?
Yeah, I was the youngest of four, and my siblings were older than I was, so I was kind of to myself, and being able to go to the club, I mean, where else would you be able to go and hang out with, you know, hundreds of kids your own age, making new friends, learning how to socialize, you know, a lot of great memories and field trips and fun there at the club.
That's great. I love hearing like a personal story, so you know how really it makes an impact in people's lives. So what makes the Boys and Girls Club, what makes it different from other groups in the area?
Obviously, you know, being a part of the Boys and Girls Club, we are a part of a national brand. So we have hundreds of years of you know, results in the country, in rural communities and, you know, city communities like here in Flint. And so, you know, we're able to take a lot of those tried and true practices, put them into action to, you know, make a change for kids in the community.
And like we all know, it takes a village, you know, to do something like this, to put together volunteers, people to help out, mentors. How can people get involved?
There are a number of ways to get involved. Obviously, definitely volunteers. We always want amazing people in the community who, you know, care about kids to come and volunteer, give that knowledge. Of course, you know, we are a nonprofit. We're always fundraising in order to give the kids the best experience possible. So you can make a donation by going to our website, and you know, otherwise just give us a call at our phone number, and we can, you know, figure out a way for you to get involved.
Tazari, what would you say your hope is for the young people in Genesee County and the Flint area?
You know, my hope is that they have, you know, access to every opportunity that they want. You know, I don't want any kid to be left behind just because they don't have an opportunity. You know, whether that's going to a four-year college, whether that's learning a skilled trade, whether that's just being a kid and being safe and having fun. I want them to be able to do that.
I love it. Anything else, lastly, that you'd like to say to people out there about just how important this is for kids, and even what it means to get involved in helping others?
It means a lot. You know, I was a 10-year-old kid, and, you know, I was one of those kids that made sure the staff earned their money every single day. You know, I was causing a lot of trouble running around, but, you know, it changed my life. The adults that were there, the volunteers that were there, they impacted me, and, you know, I was able to go from being that kid that you saw coming, you know, causing a little bit of trouble, all the way up to being the CEO of a Boys and Girls Club myself. So it can change someone's life. It changed mine.
I love it. You heard it first here. It made a difference, and it can impact young people in our area. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. You're so welcome. You can find more information on how to donate in the hot link section at WNEM.com.